I'm with Tafue Lusama from Tuvalu at the World Council of Churches climate change meeting in Germany. Tafue, could you tell us a little bit about the impact of climate change on Tuvalu?
Yes, I can tell you about the reality of climate change in Tuvalu. Right now, the impacts are getting worse. Land is lost. Underground water has been salinated by the intrusion of salt water into the underground waterlands. Traditional plantations are no longer growing very well. We face long periods of droughts, and our fish stocks disappearing because of the bleaching of coral reefs. The implications or the impacts of climate change on the survival of the people is very obvious today, because one of the factors that contributes to the unsure future that we are facing today is the fact that what we used to call king tides, which was an annual event that usually happens between February and March every year, has become a monthly event of every high tide. And during high tides, part of the country is flooded by salt water, and it does not come above the land. It seeps out of the ground, which is a symbol that the waterlands pushed by salt water intrusion is very, very it's not deep into the ground. It's way up to the surface.
What do you think will be the long-term implications for people in Tuvalu in coming years?
Well, we are experiencing now the reality that is happening, which implies that the land is not livable anymore. Food security is a big issue, and water security as well. So the long-term implication is that when it comes to the extreme, there will be a forced movement of people out of the country to a safer place. But that carries a lot of risks for us, because that means we have to leave back our ancestral lands, we'll lose our identity as a people, and we will roam the face of the planet as homeless peoples.
That's a shocking future.
Yes, it is. And that is the fear that we live with today because of the impacts of climate change.
What can we do in churches in Scotland and in other places in Europe and around the world to help you?
Well, first of all, we would like to remain optimistic and to have faith in humanity to do the right thing at the right time. So I think the only hope that we have is for us as churches, as agents of God, to bring healing to the planet and to the wounds that have been done to us, so that can give us hope. And it is very encouraging every time I hear church groups, NGOs, CSOs, and other organizations doing positive things, lobbying and running environmental programs to lower the emission. So for us, the hope does not lie with us. Though we appeal, we plead, and we cry out, but our hope lies in our brothers and sisters around the world to lobby on our behalf in their own contexts, so that their political leadership can do and decide on doing the right thing.
Tafue, thank you. We will do what we can. Our thoughts and prayers go with you.
Thank you very much.